Wind Waker is such a super lively and beautiful game filled with music that makes me want to spend all my money and just run away to Ireland. Although, despite its cuter looking cell shading graphics, the game is darker than people realize at times. I mean, look at how Ganondorf is finished off. Eek. Like I said though, the music is super gorgeous and the reason why Wind Waker is always in my top 3 of all Zelda games. Or all games in general, I think. Heck, a couple of the songs are even ringtones on my phone. And you know, music is a big part of my life since I'm a trained dancer and choreographer. And music, when it's great, just has such a strong effect on me that I find difficult to put the right words to. I don't know how to explain its effect on me. In many forms of media, music, to me, can make or break a movie, a game, a show, etc. Now I already have a video about my top 5 favorite Twilight Princess music, songs, whatever themes, right up here that you can check out after you watch this video. And while picking my top 5 favorites from this long list of beautiful classics is difficult, I shall attempt to narrow it down. Be sure to let me know in the comments below what your favorites from the Wind Waker are as well. Number 5 is the theme from Outset Island. The theme of Link's home. It never gets old to me. It's calm but upbeat enough to keep you engaged. The whole feel of the song speaks of beginnings. It almost seems like the song is holding back a little bit, if you will. As if the song is saying to the player, there is so much that is going to happen, get ready, we're starting you off soft. Number 4 is the theme that is played during the retelling of the story of the legendary hero. This song is dripping in nostalgia of Zelda games of the past, but with that ultra Celtic, folksy flair the Wind Waker exhibits. It's the perfect background theme for retelling the story of the hero of time as they know it in the Wind Waker. But it's also so recognizable as Wind Waker music specifically. Number 3, you knew it was gonna be on here, it's on everyone's list. Dragon Roost Island. I mean, isn't this like one of everyone's favorites? Although I think most people put it a little bit higher than I do. Anyway, this song happens to be one of my ringtones and alarms to wake up in the morning. The theme for Dragon Roost Island is so perky and fun, it just makes you want to dance. It somehow perfectly matches the atmosphere of the volcano, the Rito, fire, etc. The sound of the Dragon Roost Island theme, although sticking with the overall theme of all the Wind Waker music, is very new and different from other Zelda themes. You know what else is new in Dragon Roost Island? The Rito. I don't know. Somehow that fits. The new feel of the song and the new race, which was born out of the evolution of the Zora. This theme also has an adventurous feel to it, but not too big to where it's overwhelming, just enough adventure. It's super fun to listen to, but chill at the same time. How is it that many things? I don't know, ask Koji Kondo, he's the genius. My number 2 is the Forest Haven theme. I freaking love the Koroks. One of mine is over there, you can see it in the top pink box, it's Makar. I love him so much. The Koroks, they are just such precious little beings. Trees. And I just can't help it, my heart floods with love for these little things. And you know, as much as I love the Kokiri Forest theme from Ocarina of Time, the theme of the Forest Haven is more fitting, I think. Now that could be because the Kokiri were actual children and they were living in a more open, wooded area, while the Koroks are literally tree children, and they are in a forest that is more enclosed, more like a haven? Anyway, this theme is really soothing to listen to, but it also has the sweet element of pure, innocent joy that can only be found in the creatures as adorable as the Koroks. For the Wind Waker, I have 3 honorable mentions. The first is the Windfall Island theme. I love the island itself with all the different people and their stories. The music is fitting, lively, bouncy, but simple enough that it's not too overwhelming for such a little island. The Ceremony in the Woods. That song is so beautiful, and it might have made it into the top 5 were it not so short, in my opinion. It's so cute and so perfect for the Koroks. It's practically an Irish jig. What's not to love? And my last honorable mention is the theme of the Great Sea. This theme, I think, perfectly captures the adventure of scaling the great big blue. You're on a quest, and this song captures that. It never got old for me. And while I do appreciate the addition of the quick sale and Wind Waker HD, I didn't mind the long trek in the GameCube version because, again, I love the song. And my number 1 favorite theme from The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker is the title theme. My friend Lauren and I mentioned in our video on our top 5 favorite Twilight Princess songs how important title themes are to a video game. When you boot up a game, the first things you see and hear ought to perfectly capture what you're about to get into. And the title theme for The Wind Waker is a shining example of this. This is also another theme that's a ringtone on my phone. And it's really not difficult to see or hear why. This song, when you first enter the game, tells you are going to embark on a great quest at great lengths. A quest that is far different from any other Zelda game you may have encountered. It also has an almost pirate-like feel to it, hinting at the sea, which is obviously a big part of the game. And there are pirates in the game, including Princess Zelda herself, Tetra. The title theme for The Wind Waker has just this feeling of wonder and fun and adventure, and the fact that you're probably going to, many times throughout the game, want to just sit down the controller and do an Irish jig to several of the themes throughout the game. That's just me, isn't it? What else is there to say? Wind Waker's music is stellar, but could you expect anything less from the great Koji Kondo? I don't think so. Like I said, the Irish folk theme soaking the entirety of this game and its themes is probably why I love it so much. I'm so glad that after all the dumb backlash it received in the beginning from whiny fans who can't handle change, Wind Waker has finally started to receive the tremendous praise that it is truly due. Not just for the awesome music, but for the whole game itself. Again, tell me your favorite Wind Waker themes in the comments section below. And while you're at it, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe so that you can see when my videos come out, which is every Wednesday, and sometimes more than that. Thank you again to everyone who gave your time and watched the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you.